There are would-be murderers all around the world who want to kill you and me and themselves because they're motivated by what they think is the highest ideal. Of course, politics are important. Iraq, Palestine, even social deprivation in Bradford. But as we wake up to this huge challenge to our civilized values, don't let's forget the elephant in the room, an elephant called religion.
Richard Dawkins is a leading critic of religion, arguing that faith relies on tradition and emotion rather than evidence. He believes religious ideas spread like cultural viruses and can hinder critical thinking. For Dawkins, science offers better explanations for life, morality, and the universe. His views challenge ancient beliefs directly.
The suicide bomber is convinced that in killing for his God, he will be fast-tracked to a special martyr's heaven. This isn't just a problem of Islam. In this program, I want to examine that dangerous thing that's common to Judaism and Christianity as well. The process of non-thinking called faith. I'm a scientist, and I believe there is a profound contradiction between science and religious belief. There is no well-demonstrated reason to believe in God. And I think the idea of a divine creator belittles the elegant reality of the universe. The 21st century should be an age of reason, yet irrational, militant faith is back on the march.
When Richard Dawkins talks about people committing atrocities in the name of God, he does it with cutting wit and cold logic. He points out that you don't need evil people to do evil things. Religion can supply the permission slip. Give someone divine authority, he says, and suddenly cruelty becomes duty, murder becomes sacred, and doubt becomes the real sin.
Religious extremism is implicated in the world's most bitter and unending conflicts.
We want the non-Muslims off the lands of Muhammad. We want the kuffar out of it.
America, too, has its own fundamentalists.
The issue for the next generation is going to be the Islamification of Europe.
And in Britain, even as we live in the shadow of holy terror, our government wants to restrict our freedom to criticize religion. Science, we are told, should not tread on the toes of theology. But why should scientists tiptoe respectfully away? The time has come for people of reason to say enough is enough. Religious faith discourages independent thought, it's divisive, and it's dangerous.
Richard Dawkins argues religion is dangerous because it can justify violence, silence critical thinking, divide people into rival tribes, frighten children with hell, and resist science. By rewarding faith over evidence, it can turn cruelty into duty and obedience into virtue. He says morality should come from reason and empathy.
Pretty impressive sight, isn't it? I could imagine finding it very seductive. Partly because of the tremendous feeling of group solidarity that there must be. If you have the delusion that you're Napoleon, it must be a fairly lonely feeling because nobody else agrees with you. Your faith that you're Napoleon needs a lot of shoring up. But these people here, thousands of people, all have exactly the same delusion. And that must give wonderful reinforcement to their faith. I used to think reason had won the war against superstition, but it's quite shaking to witness the faithful droves trooping through Lourdes. This is a benign herd, but it supports a backward belief system that I believe reason must challenge.
Richard Dawkins argues that claiming to be Napoleon is called a delusion because it contradicts evidence. Yet claiming God speaks to you is respected because many share it. Popularity, he says, doesn't equal truth. All reality claims should face the same standards of evidence, especially when they guide actions morally dangerous.
Is it something that Catholics feel they ought to do in their life, rather like Muslims going on the Hajj to Mecca?
Well, yes, but you don't have to be a Catholic to do it. Just, I mean, any religion can come. Because I know quite a few people that are not Catholics at all, and they have been.
Yes. And what are you hoping to get out of it?
Well, I've got a lot out of it. I've got faith, I've got trust, and a belief that there is a person up there stronger than any medical person.
Right. What about a cure then? It may seem tough to question these poor, desperate people's faith. But isn't bracing truth better than false hope? What is the evidence for any miracles?
There are actually 66 declared miracles. There are about 2,000 unexplained cures here. But then we would say there are millions of people who have been healed in different ways.
Healed in some sort of mental way?
Healed in spiritual way, or people who have come to terms with their own particular situation. People who have rediscovered God in their lives again. People who have received a new grace here in Lourdes.
So you tend to get about 80,000 per year.
There's about 80,000 sick pilgrims who come here every year.
That's been going on for more than a century now, for a century and a half.
Yes.
So 80,000 per year, and of those, 66 have been cured. Correct. I'm just, you see the way I'm thinking. Yeah. So the hard fact is that over the years, with their millions of pilgrims, there have been 66 supposed miracles. Statistically, it adds up to no evidence at all. I can't help remarking that nobody has ever had a miraculous regrowing of a severed leg. The cures are always things that might have got better anyway. People lean on their faith as a crutch, but I fear the comfort it provides is a shallow pretense. And I want to look at how the suspension of disbelief inherent in faith can lead to far more dangerous ideas beyond.
Richard Dawkins says illness often improves naturally through biology, medicine, or chance without needing God. He argues there's no evidence prayer heals better than normal treatment. Many attend churches seeking miracles, yet few are cured. If divine healing worked, hospitals would be empty and amputees restored.
Catholics believe that Jesus' mother Mary was so important she didn't physically die. Instead, her body shot off into heaven when her life came to a natural end. Of course, there's no evidence for this. Even the Bible says nothing about how Mary died. The belief that her body was lifted into heaven emerged about 6 centuries after Jesus' time, made up like any tale and spread by word of mouth. But it became established tradition. It was handed down over centuries. And the odd thing about tradition is that the longer it's been going, the more people seem to take it seriously. It's as though sheer passage of time makes something that was to begin with just made up, turns it into what people believe as a fact. By 1950, the tradition was so strongly established that it became official truth. It became authority. The Vatican decreed that Roman Catholics must now believe in the doctrine of the Assumption of the Virgin. Now, if you had asked Pope Pius XII how he knew it was truth, he would have said you had to take his word for it because it had been revealed to him by God. He shut himself away and thought about it. He just thought private thoughts inside his own head and convinced himself, no doubt on tortuous theological grounds, that it just had to be so. None of this is particularly harmful when it is limited to the Virgin Mary going to heaven. But what about the Pope's personal convictions when it comes to, say, discouraging the use of condoms in AIDS-ridden Africa? Then the power of the Church through tradition, authority, and revelation comes with an appalling human cost. It would be unfair to pick on the Catholics. All religions are up to the same tricks. It could be Muslim imams issuing fatwas. It's the same principle. It's issued by the authority, it then passes down through the ranks to parents, to children, and all without a shred of evidence.
And that's a wrap. If you found Dawkins's take on religion eye-opening, or just love questioning everything, hit subscribe, smash that like, and drop your thoughts in the pinned comments. Share this with friends who love a little controversy, and let's keep the conversation rolling. Stay curious, stay